setup lang talaga.
Established
So,
sila
the
ngayon.
cocoon.
Yeah.
Oo.
So, that would mean they're gonna rely on snowball and
Picks.
hopefully,
Sa picks.
picks leading to snowball.
I was discussing kanina with Adrian. Sabi nga ni Adrian, dun sa 1-1, sabi niya, parang ano pa yun eh. Parang comfort pick pa yun eh. Comfort picks pa yun. Actually, yung ganitong klaseng cop, sana nung game 3 to pinasok ng Mineski.
Yeah,
Kasi I'm leaning more na parang comfort picks ngayon to eh.
Hindi, ngayon.
Kasi Zencho, naka-Jin ulit. Binigay
Yes.
na nga nila yung Jin eh. They wanna secure the junglers that can initiate better pagdating sa team fight. Kasi, let's just say, early game din naman kasi laning phase si Zac. Pag team fight, ganun din si Zac
Yeah,
eh.
yun na nga. Same. Ako, excited na rin ako sa Cerberus dito. Worlds, mga kaibigan. Pursing Arrow.
Yeah, may Varus
Oo,
din
may
tayo.
Varus
sila.
mid tayo.
Technically kasi naman talaga, if you can't get a Jace, I remember before, popular pick sila Jace and si Varus.
Yeah,
Back when
yung
Mana
dalawa.
Muna was
Some-
very
yeah,
popular,
yeah.
diba? Ngayon, hindi na nila masyado nilalagay kay Jace
May
si Mana
buff
Muna.
kay Jace. May buff kay Jace. Kaya merong resurgence ng Jace.
Resurgence,
Sa mid
and
lane tsaka sa top lane.
yeah.
Pero melee Jace yon. Kaya rin may power din yung Jace ngayon. Kasi may mga na-offset na
Oo.
mga counter kay Jace. And pag
Yeah.
na-offset yung counter kay Jace, na-offset din yung counter kay Varus.
Yeah.
Kaya viable yung Varus
And the
pick.
thing is, kaya din sikat yung maganda din yung Kennen pick is that hindi din kayo makukulangan ng magic damage.
Tsaka tingnan mo.
Kung uso yung Kennen, yeah.
Yeah, tingnan mo, yung combo ni Sim dito ng Cerberus. Ulti ng Varus, saktong-sakto, pwedeng maultihan ni Kennen ng
Yeah.
matindi dito.
So, really strong AoE-CC.
Yeah, Yappy Ballers. Ang laban ng Mineski dito, yung pick of potential ng isang Elise. Alam na natin yan.
Oo.
Cocoon.
Potential kasi
Cocoon.
yeah.
Yeah.
It could be said na si Varus is kind of immobile din.
Yeah.
Actually, counter si Elise kay Varus.
Yeah.
Ang dali mong i-rappel out ang
Correct.
ultimate
Oo,
ng Varus.
definitely.
Oo.
Tsaka
Wala talaga siyang kawala.
Pwede nilang ipang-initiate ngayon yung curtain call. Kasi at least, meron silang magpa-front na Nar na may mga damage talaga.
Oo.
At saka yun nga, sinasabi ko, yung combo ni Sim ng Jin tsaka Karma.
Naalala ko tuloy yung kwento sa Ezreal ni Marky. Tas
Ano
Jin,
ba yung
no?
kwento?
Yung
Kasi
don't
yung
play
don't play
Ezreal
Ezreal on Marky.
na kay
Yeah.
Cerberus.
Oo.
Ngayon,
Oo.
kasi yung pocket pick ni Marky dito, na kay Zensho. At
Ngayon,
si
yeah.
Marky, nagpipilit
Nabaliktad.
ulit ng Ezreal.
Nabaliktad.
Oo.
Nagkabaliktaran ng
Let's see though.
laban ng kuya nila.
Oo.
So,
Yeah.
tingnan natin dito. Ewan ko lang kasi takot ako pag nakatapat, based on my experience, pag nakalaban ako ng Karma tsaka Jin, natatakot na ako sa fourth proc ng bala ni Jin.
Yeah,
Oo,
kasi
yeah.
sobrang sakit. Nakita naman natin yung combination with the rapid fire cannon,
Yeah.
the last hit. Sobrang
Lalo na-
Grabe yung reach.
boom.
Tsaka pag in-inspire mo yan, habang naka-fourth na bala, maglalakad lang yun sa harap mo, babariling ka, aalis.
Ang bilis pa naman nung
Oo.
Exactly. Tapos combined with Yomu's Ghost Blade, sobrang ganda ng repositioning ni Jin, which makes up for the lack of mobility nga ni Jin. That's why you pair it with the Karma. Also, I'm kind of worried about the Varus kasi for
Mabilis
sure,
mapitas yan eh.
Mabilis mapitas, tapos for sure, ang gagawin ni LeBlanc,
Yeah.
haharasin niya ng haharasin para hindi may
Distortion,
Pero
distortion.
pa pang ilang pick yung yung Jin?
Pang
First.
ilang pick. Oo.
Nasa
First.
first, no?
It's
Sinecure nila yung Jin.
First-
First pick,
Oo,
first
nasa
pick.
first
Yeah.
iteration.
First
Oh,
pick.
kaya
It's
meron
Karma
pa
Jin. Karma Jin.
yung
Jin
first
Karma.
Yung
Jin
first
Karma.
ng
Oo.
Mineski dito.
Yeah.
Kaya pinik yung Zac. Ang
Yeah.
talunan kapag although I'm thinking naman na yung Zac, hindi mo naman gagamitin yun talaga pag nag-ult yung Jin. Pero pag initiate nga ng ult yung Jin, you run the risk of getting jump on
Pwede,
ng Zac.
pwede.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
and yung ult mo, na-cancel lang isang third skill lang
Yeah.
ng
Yeah.
Zac. Yun naman yung danger
Tama,
trade
yeah.
of skills.
Oh, sobrang worrisome din ng comp ng Mineski kasi parang wala silang solid disengage aside from the Karma.
Oo.
So, repositioning lang talaga ang meron
Talaga.
sa kanila. Pero, if ever na mag-ult si Zac o kaya ma-corruption, chain of corruption sila ni Varus, I don't think the shield can help in terms of escaping.
Mabuhay sila.
Yes.
Oo,
Yeah,
but
kahit
more
yung Nar.
like mitigate damage lang. Kung
Yeah.
bawasan lang yung lab. Pero in terms of escaping, parang baka mahirapan sila doon.
Tsaka yung Nar din, I mean, mahirap nga. Wala silang magandang setup para sa Nar.
Na-reliable
Oo,
talaga.
para sa Nar. Kumbaga, bahala na si Kaigo kung kailan
Oo.
niya iwo-wall to wall yung mga yan. Di ba?
Okay. So, game 4. Ano mga call nyo, mga kaibigan? Una ka, Manjin.
Ang call ko dito, excited ako sa pick-offs kung wala ka nang maintindihan. Curtain call plus distortion technique ng Mineski. Mineski ako this game.
Okay, ikaw.
I'm so sorry. I mean, kanina Mineski ako, pero parang looking at the comp right now because of CC alone. CC pa lang.
Sisi, oo.
Cerberus.
Yes,
Daming
actually,
CC
I'm leaning on Cerberus kasi may Trundle din, tsaka may Zac in the front line. Medyo malaking problema yon. Pero dahil may Elise yung Mineski, I'm calling Mineski.
Hindi, tsaka
I'm
gusto ko
calling
ng
Mineski.
game 5.
Sige, mag-game 5 tayo.
Finals
mga
to eh.
kaibigan.
That's true.
Bigyan nyo
Finals
kami
to eh.
ng
That's
ma-action na
true.
laban. Kami po ang inyong analyst desk. Ako po, Ako po, Shinboo, Laro at Puso, and with me is, of course,
Riku!
And I am Manjean, but you can call me later.
PGL Season 8, second leg, Rise from the Rest, ladies and gentlemen, championship match between Cerberus Esports versus Mineski League of Legends. Ipasa na natin to sa ating mga shoutcasters.
Thank you so much, Analyst Cass, for your pre-game analysis. And now, we would like to introduce ourselves. I am Asurai from Mineski TV. And of course, here with me now is
Adrian from Mineski TV.
Alright. So, medyo narinig pa yung mga... Ayun. Okay, there we go.
Okay.
And of course, we'll be seeing the Game 4 in this best of 5 series between Cerberus Esports and Smart Mineski. So, nabigyan na nila yung kanilang in-game kanilang predictions. Ikaw, ano na yung predict mo sa lineups nila, how this game has been progressing?
Kanina, Mineski ako. But now, seeing how CRB takes their games, yung ginagawa nila sa games nila, I think game na to ng CRB.
Yeah. Kasi, like, in just this fact lang, like, before kasi, when CRB loses a first game, I think it was before when they went up against their sister team, then it was in the Imperial Pro Team sa Leg 1 Finals, they show signs of tilting eh. But actually when they approached Game 2, it looked like it wasn't the case. They looked very on form, they had a very strong start, very strong mid-game, and they kept going on until they finished the match and carried it over on to Game 3. Now we're on Game 4 and Mineski have built another composition, of course, around a Jhin, but at the same time, it's not the only the Jhin that's going to be carrying them. It's also the LeBlanc in the mid lane, and so we'll just see what's going to happen as this game progresses.
So, ito, pakilala natin yung lineup ng both teams.
Rundown tayo.
Sige.
Alright, for the blue team, it's going to be Cerberus Esports in the top lane, Suzuku with the cannon, jungle, Life Howling, also known as Cups, with the Zac, mid lane Trevor playing on the Varus, and bottom lane Duo with Marky with the Ezreal, and following him will be Shadow on the support.
And for the red team, it's
isa pang auto-attack, Trevor's gonna go in, but
ayun nga,
force the flash out of
balik
Exo.
tayo sa roundup. It's Kaigu on the Gnar, Nixta on the Elise, Exo on the LeBlanc, Zensho on the Jhin, and TG on the Karma.
This is actually what I wanted to brush up on. Kasi sinasabi nila na maghaharas din si Exo onto Trevor. But this is an AD versus AP matchup. You have to note that ADs have much more damage early game. And even if like Exo does his full combo, Trevor can deal the auto attacks, stack up the Blight, and if he can connect enough Blight stacks, it'll actually explode up in Exo's face.
I think this, yung ganitong laban, Asurai, will come down to the mobility. And as we know, LeBlanc is very mobile sa mga skills sa kit niya. And I think it's how Trevor reacts to the burst of Exo.
Well, I'm just saying this naman as early game starts eh. Kasi kahit pa sabihin natin na mobility-wise yun, distortion-wise, hinahabol ka pa rin ng auto-attacks ng Varus. I mean, even if you can't hit your Qs, your piercing arrows, it's still fine. As long as you can stack up again yung auto-attacks mo with the Blight, you can still deal the damage you can against Exo because Exo, if I'm not mistaken, doesn't have like 30 standard armor. Or does he? Checking. Oh well, he does. But then, yun na lang yun eh. May damage pa rin naman si Trevor. Next to spotting out by the ward.
So, ito nga mukhang naagaw pa ni Trevor, yung Scuttler. Dito kay Nixta and Howling. This is looking to be a pretty slow-paced early game. Kanina, puro bakbakan yung nakikita natin. Pero ngayon, both teams are taking their time.
Yeah, and it looks like both teams are actually starting to, like, have a much more mindful trinket placement. Kasi yung placement dun ni Trevor was a little bit delayed. Actually spotted out Nixta, and even if Nixta did get the wait, did he get the
He got the Scuttler.
Is that just a visual bug?
No, hindi. Nanakaw ni Trevor kanina.
Okay.
With the arrow.
I see. Kaya pala. So, nag-follow up na si Suzuko dun ng trinket para makita din dun
both
kung
junglers
pupunta sa
are
top
on
lane
the
si
top
Nixta.
lane. Both junglers are on the top lane. Nagbalak si Life Howling na i-go si Kaigu, but medyo yung positioning eh. Pero ito, Shadow, hindi nila itutuloy kung ano man yung engagement na binabalak nila.
They really can't reach it. There's too much range for TG and Zensho plus the movement speed boost. Even if there is the Ice Pillar, you still have like the soft CC that TG can deal out. Plus, of course, with the Jhin traps and Deadly Flourish. But here's gonna be a second thought. Tether onto Shadow, but he's gonna get away from that one. But both junglers still on top side, so nothing to follow, but it's because he has sneaky beaky gank here from Life Howling.
So kumbaga, if ever man na nasa bot lane ka, with the Karma and with the Jhin, nakatapat din dito ng CRB, eh, medyo mahirap din pala kasi with the Flourish and with the Tether by Karma, malalockdown ka talaga eh.
Yun na nga rin naman yung problema dito ng duo bot ng Cerberus Esports. But at the same time, Marky is actually playing alright. He's not losing too much in terms of the CS. And you would actually think that it could be worse if Zensho and TG were a bit more, how do you say, aggressive. But again, Cerberus Esports are not playing as Mineski are dictating, and there's, just farming safely.
And ayun nga, I think it's a good decision for CRB to take their time. They're in the lead naman. Actually, leading sila ng 2-1, di ba? So, just take your time, pick your yung decision making nyo, pag-isipan nyo na mas maayos kasi you're just one win away from winning this whole leg.
Yeah, and of course, close to 75,000 first place tuloy.
It's your first place.
Oh, 75,000 pesos yan, guys.
Oo.
So yung 5,000 bibigay sa ating pangkain.
Oo. So, ayun, busog
Siyempre,
talaga. Rapsi.
Adrian's a big boy, so he has to have big food.
So, yung mga 1K sa akin yun, di ba?
Oh, man. So, medyo nahawakan na tayo ni Denki.
Ito nga. So, ito nga, slow-paced. Yung early game dito na pinapakita from both teams. But, I think once ma-reach nung mga cores, yung level 6, plus yung si Life Howling, I think we're going to see rotations from both the junglers. Plus, Trevor na meron na siyang level 6 ngayon. And Susaku na meron na rin.
Yeah. Fast triggers all around the map when level 6 does hit. You do have the corrupted chains from Trevor, then follow up by a elastic slingshot and ultimate from Life Howling, of course, on the top side. Slicing Maelstrom. Bottom side though, could be a different case kasi mas parang feel ko actually okay din pala yung kanilang bottom lane since like subjugate would make any target very squishy. Makes that vulnerable to Marky and Life Howling if they do follow up. But we'll just see.
So kanina in game 3, nakita natin na si EXO went for utility mid. And now, bumalik siya sa assassin mid which we usually see him use. Diba? I think ito yung dapat ginawa na Mineski kanina na they should have stick to their game plan. Hindi na sila nag-iba. And I think that was a pretty, pretty risky lineup.
Play to your strengths.
So ito, TG. Going to Tether. Pero I think TG is in
Good
a
ice
bot
pillar.
spot here.
That's pretty good ice pillar. That'll force out a little bit of damage onto TG.
So kumbaga kasi sa laning phase, you
Oh, Life
actually
Howling
want-
though spots out
Ayun.
next 10, puts a Jesus of damage with that elastic slingshot, but nothing else to follow. Trevor was there at the side, but they have to at least be wary of EXO because he does have the ignite, does have the combo. But here in the top lane, it's going to be the combo onto Kaigo. Kaigo trying to at least get his rage
And
bar up to
Suzaku
get that Meganar form, but
draws first blood.
lightning is faster than thunder, and that's what you just saw. The lightning fast cannon in the top lane. Here in the bottom lane, looks like a bit of a tussle, and Marky actually getting 74 CS against Zensho at 68.
So, alam naman natin na mas maraming in a way, mas maraming way si Israel na makakuha ng creep. Si Jhin kasi, we know that yung bullets niya apat lang. So
they don't spot out Life Howling right now. This
Eto.
could be a good engage. He flashes in, goes in, last bounce,
And
but
the-
reactive flash away from Mineski's duo bot.
Pero it's a good thing kasi he actually burned out 2 flashes at the same time.
Yeah.
At the same time. So,
This ward placement though, a little bit to the right, they could have spotted Life Howling. Kasi kung nakikita mo ngayon kasi yung nakikita vision yan, that small gap was where he actually played around. He didn't even know there was a ward there, or did he? I'm not really sure.
So, kumbaga, this is a reminder for everyone na even your ward placements hindi dapat kung saan-saan lang. Just put it in a place na tingin mo makakakuha ka ng maximum vision for your wards.
I can hear another one, and you don't
And
have no
ngayon,
more escape.
wala ka ng
Zanja's
flash.
taking quite a bit of damage. Subjugate to make him even more squishier, and they try to give the kill onto Marky, but you know what? That's all good. They still give the kill, and Marky to follow it up takes quite a bit of tower damage, and he almost goes down. Still he survives with a sliver of HP, and Cerberus Esports on the road to being the champions of Leg 2 as it looks to have a 3-0 start 10 minutes into the game.
So ito nga, Life Howling burning out the flashes nung first gank niya, and he knew
Pag namatay siya sa Krugs, matatawa ako.
and
Okay.
he knew na kapag ka na-burn niya na yung flash, any gank na gagawin niya within the cooldown of the flashes, magiging successful.
Yeah.
Which we saw na ginawa niya doon sa
And you have to know,
instance
like,
na yun.
13.5 seconds for 2 flashes. I mean, yeah, with the Let's Bounce, but let's be honest, sabi mo na nga kanina, pag wala na silang flash, even without the Let's Bounce, it's still impactful because Ice Pillar to block your path, tapos Elastic Slingshot para lang mag-extra knock-up. And then, of course, you have, you know, the follow-up with the damage of Marky and the Subjugate just to make, well, Zencha squishier. That's easy pick-up there for them.
So ito, I think CRB, yung patience nila nung una, kasi I think they had the advantage talaga nung early, but with their patience ngayon, naging mas malinis yung mga pick-offs nila. Well, hindi pa tayo nakita ng gank sa mid which is malalaman naman natin kasi medyo slippery hero nga to sila Blanc.
Yeah.
So, might as well, for Life Howling, he might as well go to the top and the bottom, bottom side para gumank doon.
Wow, look at this. Double pink wards in the mid lane. What does that tell you? That's supposed to be Trevor who has like double pink wards in the mid lane. Diba? But then
So-
Trevor's actually just playing very safe.
Like, it's just to, just to protect na lang din. I think, for Mineski, medyo nalugi na yung top and bottom lane nila And might as well stick yung wards doon sa nakakagawa ng plays pa.
Trevor is sidestepping
yeah.
like a boss though, but it does connect and he will get taken down with a little bit of more effort from Mineski's side there. But still, they do execute Trevor. That's going to give them another kill. Or that's actually going to give them the first kill for themselves in this game. And handing it over to Axel, definitely going to at least, you know, speed up the pace of his building into his first core damage item.
Pero in a way din Trevor didn't use his flash dun sa gank na yon. So yeah, I think he's still good.
I think he knew what was up, but Zencha doesn't know what's up as he eats a whole True Shot Barrage with the Subjugate coming out of Shadow, and another kill for Marky there as he actually executes TG rather than Zencha, but still Zencha is very low in HP here in the top lane. Suzuko actually stopping his, or what, rather is actually Kaigu who stopped teleport Suzuko, but
So
Suzuko tries to
Nyx
re-engage. And in the bottom lane, Nyx is actually trying to go 2v1 situation with a connection from the Deadly Flourish there, but
And he actually
Zencha
goes
was too far
down
off. Yeah,
before Marky.
Zencha was too far off. Like, he connected a good Deadly Flourish, but, I mean, no auto attacks to follow. Yun na lang yun eh.
Yeah, but and he could actually save yung Elise there from dying, di ba?
Oo.
Kahit paano. But ayun nga yung nangyari. Next going down before Marky does. So I don't know if you're Mineski and medyo alam natin medyo lamang ngayon etong side ng CRB. How do you come back from this? I mean, what do you do?
I felt like it could have been the play of Nixta. The problem was, wala si Zencha sa vicinity. I mean, Zencha could have been just, did he have enough HP that he would have, kasi feel ko natalo na si Zencha. He thought that, you know, Nixta would have enough, but then you have to note that there is a combo for Ezreal that does unexpected amounts of good damage. That
Did he use rappel ba?
hindi siya nag-rappel eh. Pero I don't think he could have.
Pakiramdam ko ang gagawin niya.
Kasi medyo low cooldown din kasi ang rappel eh.
Oo.
But here in the mid lane, they do another gank once more onto Trevor. Life Howling to re-engage, and he does flash away from that one, delivering next to into the tier 1. Connecting Corrupted Chase, but nobody to follow up after that one. They can see that from the rotations in the top lane. Kaigo's looking to join in on the party. Was Mega form for a couple of minutes, or for a couple of seconds, but that was like 5 members of Mineski trying to collapse onto the mid lane. That's going to free up a couple of CS for Suzuko as well as Marky in the bottom and the top lane.
I think yung ginawa ni Nixon sa baba is he wanted to burst down Marky. Ayun naman talaga yung gusto niya gawin.
My god,
And
the balls on
use the
Suzuko
rappel.
is just
And
too
eto na
huge.
nga.
This is a 2v1.
And
If we can get this
Suzuko.
one, Suzuko, you're gone. One more on attack. Come on, Suzuko, get it. Get it. And he does.
Oh!
Home run. The ninja
And
has been
eto nga.
unleashed from the shadows. He comes
Alam mo
rising
sabi ni
up.
Suzuko doon? Kayo, you two you both are so magaling. Sabi nga, ayun, ginamitan niya ng ulti, then both of them goes down.
My God, Suzaku has been unleashed in the top lane. Mineski are like, yeah, Suzaku's, this is 2v1, dude. He just has a Proto Belt. We're going to be able to kill him. But you have to note, Proto Belt is like the best core item for a cannon right now. Again, ability, power, and HP. That's tankiness and damage all in one. Plus mobility with the dash.
And with his kit, may surge pa siya, he can actually go for the chase or use it to escape.
Exactly.
And
you have to be afraid because if you time your skills correctly, you can actually stun 2 targets at the same time, even without Slicing Maelstrom. Of course, Slicing Maelstrom is like a cherry on top, but the CC is there for Suzaku, and there was no real CC by next time Kaigu. I mean, you only have the Cocoon, but Kaigu's ultimate mech, Gnar, the push, the shove, he wasn't even on Mega Gnar form.
Yeah, and the problem is, yung double kill na yun actually elevated Suzaku to level 12. That gave him a considerable amount of XP, and I think if ever man may problema ngayon ng Mineski, that's Suzaku.
Yeah. And Suzaku's already building up into his Zonius Hourglass. When that's... Oh! Curtain call. He calls it, but Shadow's just gonna there to be body blocking. Ice Pillar to stop it off. Shadow activating Subjugate, so he's gonna get a couple of resistances. Controlled. Gonna make Nixta smaller and smaller here, but they have to spot Exo.
Andito si Life Howling.
Mark is very low in HP.
Life
Howling to re-engage. Exo goes in, but does he get it? Yes, he does. But Suzaku here yet again, Slicing Maelstrom, but they do burn it out with the repel from... Oh my God, Nixta though. Suzaku still gets the kill. Double kill for Exo though. It's gonna be a 3-for-1 exchange. Gonna be in favor of Cerberus Esports, but at the same time, Cerberus are actually showing the damage out, but you have to give it to Mineski for having better respawn time there.
Pero if you're Suzaku, tingin mo ba, dapat bang nag-TP ka ba doon? Kasi yung mga teammates mo medyo nag-back na eh. So, why would you go in with the ulti kung wala ka na rin naman backup?
Confidence play. Iniisip ko na lang. Kasi,
confidence play.
Oh, wait, hold that thought. Trevor is in a lot of danger though, but wait, what happened there?
Oh, he actually missed his ulti.
Wait, did he? Hindi ko nahalata na miss niya. What was that?
May ulti na lumabas dito sa side na to.
I mean, yung isang distortion ni Exo, parang walang ka-damage. Parang nalito lang ako ng onti doon. I don't know if that's... I don't know, maybe bulag ako, but it looked like it could have killed Trevor there.
Hindi
Hindi siya, distortion back. Okay. Gets.
Hindi ka manhid, Asurai.
That makes more sense.
Hindi ka bulag, manhid ka lang.
Ouch! Alright, so this is what we were talking about. If Mineski can find some kills, Exo can actually ride back and, be a formidable mid laner that Cerberus has to deal with. And he actually isn't doing bad in the mid lane. If you actually see that, he's 3-0-0 to the 0-1-0 of Trevor.
So, ayun nga yung pinag-uusapan natin kanina nung off-cam. Si LeBlanc ba is a hero, is a champion that actually has a comeback if ever hindi siya mag-snowball in the early game.
Yun ang sabihin ko. She is kill reliant. Though at the same time, even if she does fall behind, if her teammates actually... Wait, hold that thought. They're actually going to steal the dragon. That's actually huge. Slicing Maelstrom on the 3 people. He's looking for more. Zonius Hourglass still in this in the arsenal of Suzaku, but there's a triple. I think quadra even distortion coming out from Exo, almost getting a lot of executions onto Cerberus Esports. But at the same time, they have to fear the damage of Suzaku. True shot rush to follow up. Double kill for Marky. Make that a 3-for-0 exchange, and even the dragon to boot. And Cerberus Esports take a lot of objectives.
And that's a dragon.
Mineski set up for themselves.
A dragon, kills, and the first tower.
Actually, first tower was taken by Mineski.
Okay. No, yung first bottom tower. Okay ba?
Yeah.
Ayun nga.
Ayun na lang.
Pero, andun ba si Exo nung engagement na yon?
Exo was, kung all of the engagement was happening a lot in this area, Exo was right here, trying to position for a possible flank. What the hell is happening? Suzaku, one more auto attack, and Exo is no more. Shut down. Suzaku is 6-1-2. Hella starting it off strong for Cerberus Esports.
I think one of the problems na binigay ng Mineski para sa sarili nila is trying to gank yung double gank nila sa kay Suzaku. And na-double kill niya. And I think that was a problem because it elevated Suzaku to level 14 na. Level 14 na siya ngayon.
Isn't Kenan the one who says, the eyes never lie?
Oh. So,
And here he comes, has another ultimate to activate, but very low in HP. Does have the Zonias to go into stasis form, though they don't even need it. They just go in for the pokes, and they get the mid-tier 1 as they will go for the retreat. Cerberus Esports getting another objective. Mineski not fast to actually defend this one, but looking at their composition, that could be a snipe. That actually could have been a snipe.
yes.
Still scary.
Pero ayun nga. Ito CRB just going in for the siege. Hindi pa patay yung tower doon ng Mineski, but pumasok na sila. And that shows how confident they are dito sa nangyayari dito sa game na to.
Yeah, and Zensho's not in a good spot at all. 0, 2, and 1. And his itemization is only Yon moves and Surrogate Dirk. That's not enough damage to even deal up against Marky, who actually did not buy Iceborne Gauntlets. He's going full damage output with Trinity Force and a Manamune. When that Manamune turns into a Moramana, that is gonna be painful coming out of Ezreal. Lalo na kung may ano siya, Lord Dominic Sigurd pa. Or maybe Mortal Reminder, I don't know.
So, ang kailangan na lang pala talaga bilhin dito ni Ezreal is armor pen. Because he has a pen, he has an armor. Armor pen.
Marky's not even gonna care that this is a mid laner who can actually assassinate him.
Ito you were
Actually can't even sidestep.
You were talking about EXO actually picking off pero Marky
sidestepping it, doing the best that he can to keep himself alive, and Suzaku activating another slicing maelstrom, goes with the follow-up, and does push out at least Kaigu and TG for the meantime. Suzaku very low in HP, clutches a stasis with the Zonius Hourglass, and survives. Marky eating a brick to the face, but here comes Trevor as well as Life Howling, looking for more. One more auto attack onto Kaigu, and he is toast. So they do get away from that one, but it's gonna be Cerberus Esports knocking on to the first tier 2 turret of this game for themselves, and they're gonna get it. Look at the goal that they are just mounting up, riding up against Mineski here, riding to the top. 41,000 to 34, and when they destroy it, 42,000 to 34.
And ito lang ang
8,000
masasabi
gold
ko dito sa game na to, what CRB wants, CRB gets. And they've been taking objectives after objectives. Kahit yung Dragon na pinaghirapan ng Mineski, sila din ang kumuha. Pero EXO!
EXO, you're so thirsty! And you will not get a drink from that sweet, sweet Marky. They do get the one. TG to follow up.
And that sounded wrong, but yeah, probably.
Sorry, my girlfriend pala si Marky.
And we see Asurai wanting to drink some of Marky's something.
Turuan mo ako maging pro ATC, yun na lang yun. Suzaku here though. Goodbye.
Ayun nga, ito na naman yung mga moments natin. Yung mga moments natin na you're so magaling.
You're so magaling moments, and Marky is already dominating. He's 9-1-1. Who can chase this slippery kid? The ADC of Cerberus Esports.
Ito, if Mineski can't pull off anything na makakapagbalik sila ng laro, I think this is
it. Pansit.
This is it, Pansit. We're not going to a game 5, but Mineski's down, but don't count them out.
75,000 pesos. First place prize.
5K sa casters.
First place, but joking aside, first
joking
place
aside.
prize at stake here. With, of course, having that title as the Leg 2 champions of MPGL 8 League of Legends. Cerberus Esports were not able to do that as they were taken down by IPT, and IPT went against, I believe, Mineski. The very last. No. It was Cerberus and IPT.
CRB and IPT in the finals.
They beat Imperium Pro Team during the semifinals, and now they're looking strong with a possible 3-1 record against Mineski. This is going to make them feel pretty damn good, because if you think about how their progress was, also considering that they're sort of a new team, it's hella good.
I think yung addition ng mga bagong players nila, they have, sabi nga nung coach nila, sabi niya, they have a good mix of veterans and new players. And if kunyari new player ka, what a way to cement yourself as one of the best players in the PH. But to win, MPGL Leg 2.
Yeah. Under the leadership of Shadow, it looks like Cerberus Esports have a bright future ahead of them.
Pero they're, kumbaga, alam mo yun, they're a team to look out for especially dun sa darating na PGS.
Oo. Sali ba dyan ng Asian Arena?
Sana. Top 1 na kami sa South eh. So, yeah.
Oh!
Easy game. Hindi, joke lang. So, eto na nga. 16-5.
Oh, the damage though.
Sa mga bagong dating, 16-5 favoring the side of CRB. At sa mga bagong dating, this is game 4 of the best of 5. Ang score natin is 2-1 favoring CRB.
Yeah, Cerberus Esports.
Sa mga bagong dating pa lang, but ngayon lang kayo dumating.
And now, Mineski are confined to their base. They actually have like 3 wards outside of it, maybe where Kaigood could possibly play around with a backstab teleport play, but CRB are looking for the top lane because, well, hello. Top tier 2 is the only tower remaining. Life Howling charging an elastic slingshot. Could have gotten onto Kaigo there, but nothing just yet. They're gonna be knocking onto the top tier 2.
Pero ito, we can see the fear in Mineski's, yung ginagawa ng Mineski dito. Even their own jungle, hindi sila makapasok. Dito. Talagang zone out. Kumbaga ito na yung zone out ka na may gusto ko gawin, pero alam mong yung damage output ng CRB is just way too high na wag mo na i-contest muna and wait for them to actually make a mistake.
Yeah. Unless we can see like a clutch 5-man Meganar ultimate by Kaigu, I don't think there's going to be a chance here for Mineski to actually deal with it. But Suzuka's going to get blown up there as he got a little bit too iffy to actually go 1v4 in the mid lane. I mean, you're not the Jace that you were last game, but still, you're formidable, man. But, don't get too cocky.
Yun nga, parang kumbaga, yun nga tinatawag natin masyadong magaling moments. Eto nga.
Marky
going in!
Nobody could actually deal with him. I mean, you have Nixta, you have Zensho, but they can only hold hands for the longest time for TG, and TG, all he can do is just eat all of the air or all of the mystic shots and just die.
So, tingin mo talaga...
Just get executed there.
So, you think talaga na ang way na lang dito para manalo ang Mineski is for Kaigo to get a 5-man ult?
Well, that's Clash-related naman eh. Like, if they can actually find a fast pick-off and, get objectives out of it, that could be better. Though at the same time, where can they actually do that? Wherein, Cerberus Esports has a fighting comp even in a 4v5 situation.
Pero ito nga yung nakikita ko din. CRB, they have the lead, but Suzaku keeps trickling in. Pumapasok siya mag-isa. He's finding pick-offs, and I think if ever man na makakuha, or it buys kumbaga nakaka-buy time yung Mineski every time na mapipita siya eh. So kumbaga, it's their way of getting farm kahit paano. Diba? So, you're just giving them a lead. And I think if they can, if hindi pagpatuloy ni Suzaku yung pagpasok na pagpasok, I think probably bumawi ang Mineski dito.
That's actually a very good point. Pero naisip ko na rin doon is, there's still like, let's say, 2 hungry members here of Mineski who needs a lot of items. That's, of course, definitely going to be Zensho and Exo. Though at the same time, where can they actually farm? Mid lane-wise, it's not enough. And if they try to go for the jungle, may kaagaw sila kay Nixta, and even if they don't, they still have to be wary that there could be like from the fog of war, Zac just goes in with a last shot and they could be bursted down because you can see how they're positioning right now. Magkakatabi sila lahat. Even Zensho and Exo are not far apart from each other. Are not far apart from each other because they want the damage compile as much as possible, and this is gonna be the first Baron trial or take by Cerberus Esports.
If ever man na gusto ng Mineski na magkaroon ng advantage, I think it's a Baron. Pagka tinitake ng CRB yung Baron, I think probably dun yung dapat na time nila talaga na pumasok sila.
Yeah.
And ito nga yung pinag-uusapan natin kanina, di ba? Sabi natin, si Kennen, si Trevor, si Suzaku, si Trevor, and si Marky, yung mga primary pick-ups na kukunin ni EXO dito. But the problem is, baliktad na nangyayari. Yung tatlo yung pumipick off kay EXO.
Oo. Yun na nga lang din yun. Though, still, Cerberus Esports are forming up as a unit. And this is actually not allowing Mineski a lot of opening. But at the same time, they're not that fluid in actually grouping up. There's actually like little bits of openings, like Shadow being alone for like 3 seconds. If they had enough damage, they could have probably taken him down. But I don't know.
I like what CRB is doing. They're just scattering, tapos nagsasama-sama sila. It's just to put pressure on the lanes.
Yeah.
Kasi if ever man makapag-pressure ka ng lane, hindi lang isang lane yung dinedefend ng kalaban.
Yeah, but plus at the same time, if they keep defending the lanes, they put themselves in a place wherein they can only get a little bit of XP if they don't get the kills, and then little bits of farm because lahat sila nag-outgoing sa wave.
Dito. Pero hindi itutuloy.
Nag-unat lang siya ng onti lang.
Ano ko ba, stretching lang yun eh. O, tingnan mo, di ba, tunasin ang kamay niya tapos siya mag-stretching.
EXO though is starting to ramp up. He does have the Morellonomicon and the Luden's Echo, so that's something.
And the discipline coming out for CRB, alam nilang they're in the lead, but they're not actually forcing out anything.
They don't really have to.
Oh, yun nga, kumbaga, wala ka na kailangan patunayan.
Oo nga.
So, ayun nga, they're just...
Pero ako pa may kailangan patunayan.
Meron pa. Meron pa. Di pa nga ako sinasagot ng crush ko.
Oh! Sino ba yan?
Hindi, timing lang tayo.
Baka yun yung galing ng SCG
Ano SCG?
Hindi ko alam.
Selang
Home na.
Ay, hindi. Alam ko yun eh. Si Manjean yun eh. And then the Infernal Dragon.
Wrong. Ayaw na. Masapal pa ako yung Manjean dito eh.
Goes to the side of CRB. And that would actually help them for their damage spike pa. Mabuboost pa, ma-amplify pa.
This is something that's gonna help them out. I mean, actually let's check what dragons CRB were able to accumulate. So they have 2 Cloud Drakes and 1 Infernal Drake. So lots of mobility for rotations, and they have the Infernal Drake just for, the extra oomph in their fights.
So, eto nga, the score is 17-6. Wala pa naman masyadong nangyayari mga kaibigan. Pero kung bagong dating ka, this is Game 4 of the best of 5 ng Mineski versus...
Mineski Pro Gaming League Season 8. League of Legends, Rise from the Rest.
Ayun.
Ng Mineski versus Cerberus.
Cerberus. Well, Mineski defeated Asian Arena to get in. And CRB...
Parang may galit kita na. Mineski beat Asian Arena.
Eh, wala eh. Mineski yung nanalo eh.
Gusto mo papasokin kita sa gaming room nila? 5v1 kayo?
Hindi. Mamaya na pagka may backup na tayo. PPM ko na yung mga bata ko.
Si Moraita Boy.
Oo.
Hindi. Moraita man na ba siya? Hindi pa?
Hindi pa.
Okay.
Tinatanong nga namin sa kanya kung kailan siya magiging Moraita man.
Wait, hold that thought. It's gonna be the Crippling Chains. Repel out by Nixta, but does he have enough time to flash away as well? Oh, I spiller to the face by Shadow, and he goes down. Marky's legendary, and could this be it? Marky flashes in, follows up on TG. TG running away, has the movement speed boost with the Inspire, and they haven't broken down the top tier 3 just yet. And here's the wave that's gonna be the tower, burnt down, taken down, and Hibbert to follow suit. 4v5 though. Kaigo does have an ultimate. He just has to charge up his Meganar bar. This is Cerberus Esports, very low in HP. They're trying to run away. Marky has nowhere flash. There's the ultimate there, but there is the ultimate from Kaigo. Goes back from the back. Going in! Slicing Maelstrom. He goes in, but this is just a pandemonium clash going in favor of Mineski here. What is happening? Cerberus Esports took too much to bite, and they have some sort of diarrhea from that fight.
And what
not too good
happened? Diyos ko, pinawisan ako doon!
It's too hot! I have to take off my jacket. Wait lang. This is a fight! Worth noting, guys! Looks like Mineski's gonna go in for a Baron here. And Cerberus Esports have no members to fight with. Trevor has an ultimate. He has full HP. But Mineski are burning down this Baron little by little.
Kaibigan,
percent per percent.
Kinukuha na ng Mineski ang Baron.
Kung wala ka, nandito na si Trevor. He's just gonna get the blue buff. Never mind.
Kinukuha na ng Mineski ang Baron at mukha magbubuyat kami. Mga kaibigan. So, if ever man, may mga tropa kayo hindi nanonood dyan at naglalaro ng LOL, tawagin nyo na sila. mainit-init ang labanan na nangyayari dito ngayon.
Alright. Chill muna tayo dyan, Bessie. Sorry, I had to write that down on my notebook.
So, ayun na nga, they might have won that clash, they might have gotten the Baron, but the problem is, they need one more clash to actually, take advantage of the clash na napanalo nila kanina, and the Baron. So, ayun nga mga kaibigan, masyadong intense ang laban, nakikita natin, kala natin na mukhang iti-take na ng CRB itong game, but Mineski just answering with a clash of their own na panalo nila yung isang clash na yon, and that converted to a Baron dito.
And Exos, like I said, he was racking up kills already with the Luden's Echo and Morel Nomicon. Now he has a voice staff to boot. He will just peel the skin off of Cerberus if given the chance to. Here in the bottom lane, Kaigo has enough resistances to actually go up against Suzaku.
Oh!
And Kaigo even activating an EDG banner in the face of Suzaku, and Mineski are looking to actually come back from this one. But
naglabas ka ng badge.
ito na yung totoong, totoong malaki.
Oh.
Si Howling. That's what she said though.
Medyo nakakadalawa na.
Hindi, isa pa lang.
Hindi, kanina kasi gusto mo inuman yung juice ni Marky. Ngayon,
Yung ADC juice na ginagawa na ininom niya para
ngayon
lumakas
masyadong
siya.
malaki.
Oy! Nag-knock up the stun. Still, it looks like Mineski are in the driver's seat. They're starting to rack up. And Trevor in a very bad spot. Full in the whirl of hurt. Marky, only thing that he can do is actually Arcane Shift away. And now this is
Exo
looking...
getting in to
Damn.
Marky's base, pero babakan niya lang eh. And Kaigo getting a tower of his own. And what a game. Kung favorite ni Riku, yung game 3, pakiramdam ko, ito yung favorite ko na game.
I have to give it. Because even with the 5,000 goal lead, this is just like 37 minutes in. It's not that big of a lead that the composition of Cerberus Esports can make, any more mistakes with this one.
So, ito.
They have to play very, very pristine right now.
Kung ikaw ay Mineski fanboy,
Cerberus
magdasal
fanboy,
na,
pare.
kapit na.
Cerberus fanboy.
Ano? Bakit?
Sabi mo Mineski fanboy.
Hindi, yung mga Mineski fanboy. Kasi pakating
akala
kasi,
ko ako.
medyo dumakating si Israel eh.
Si Israel.
Si Israel. Kasi kanina, natatalo sila, dumadating si Dick Israel. Eh, ngayon, si comeback na yung...
Oh no, they're gnawing at this chewing
and they're
gum.
just getting pick off after
The
pick
blob. They pop the
Ang
Guardian
tunay na
Angels.
malaki.
And they take down Life Howling, opening up the possibility here of an Elder Dragon. They cannot give this one, even if Mineski have 0 dragons in their arsenal. Elder Dragon is something that Cerberus Esports would definitely want to take. I mean, they have Shadow on a Trundle. Can he actually go in for a chump steal? If he gets that, he will top off his Dark Binding Steel on the Baron nung Season 7. Exo's here. Look at the damage. Sigil of Malice. Marky to follow up.
And Marky!
And Marky taking down Exo. Exo.
If you want to poke at my teammate,
I poke you.
tutumba ka!
I poke you.
Poke! Poke mo! Hindi, poke niya! Ano ba? Ay, ano naman yan eh? Ito naman eh. Wala
Oh,
yun.
wait, hold that thought. Cerberus Esports are starting to knock onto the mid-tier 3 here of Mineski.
And
Mineski have to defend it.
Ito
Cannot
si
go in for
RB,
the back
knock,
of
knock, knocking
Elder
on
here.
Heaven's door, and then knock, knock, knocking on Red Team's door.
This is Mineski's last fight. If they lose to Cerberus right now, this will give Cerberus the championship title, or the finals title of Leg 2 of MPGL 8 League of Legends. Marky took a Cocoon, but he does have the Bloodthirster to keep himself sustained up if he can get auto attacks out. They're gonna systematically do this one as they go to the top inhibitor. They're gonna take it down. Exo's still 2 seconds away. Kaigo's looking for something. He goes in. 3-man Mechanar ultimate. Oh, he's going
And the
down.
heal!
Trevor has the heals. He has the shield. They're going
And Suzaku!
Maelstrom by Suzuki! Oh my god! They rip out of Kaigu! There's a top inhibitor taken down already! Nexus to follow up, has a Cocoon, he will flash away, but they still are alive on this one. Nexus turrets are still here, but damn it! If that wasn't a good ultimate from Suzuki already, I don't know what is!
And Suzaku going in for that beautiful ulti. Pero eto nga ang Mineski kahit paano, kahit napasukan sila, is they're alive forevermore. Mga kaibigan. Ang intense!
Mineski's, it looked like Kaigo had something set up, but the problem was Exo was I think 2 seconds, 3 seconds out of that fight for too long, and he could not follow the damage output. Now they open up Elder Dragon here because Mineski have to defend top and mid lane. Like, if they can actually fight for this one, if they can steal the Elder Dragon, that's very good. But at the same time, Cerberus Esports, like you said, throughout the game, they have been good to pull the trigger. They don't actually just go in YOLO. So what they'll actually do here, that I would think, is that they're gonna bait out the Elder Dragon, and if Mineski sees that they have to back off to defend their base, Elder Dragon will be an easy objective here for Cerberus because it's gonna be like a 4v5 or a 5v4 or like a 5v3 because again, Mineski have to defend their own base.
So ito nga, kanina, kapit na. Meron na sanang kakapitan ang Mineski, pero Israel, darating ka ba?
Wala kasi si Kumbak.
Si
Kumbak Israel,
si
diba?
Kumbak Israel. Pero kasi si Israel nasa CRB. Paano mo tatawagin si Israel kung nandun si Israel?
Ano?
Hindi, paano mo tatawagin si Israel na sumali sa inyo kung nasa kabila si Israel?
Tama nga naman.
Oh, di ba?
But now, the next objective for Cerberus Esports is to take out all inhibitors. They connect an ultimate onto Kaigo, but Kaigo just backs off. Shadow activating his own, but gets blown up almost down to 0. Life Howling just to disengage with the Let's Bounce. They already get themselves the bot tier 3. And Marky is actually going in alone here with the rest of Cerberus Esports just, you know,
And
following up on
Trevor
his
just
bait.
poking. Yung damage dito ni Trevor is...
My
enough to
god,
actually
Exo was like
put them
almost
back.
down. Almost taken down there. And every bit of base that Mineski have is only their own Nexus turrets. This is gonna be, well, this is just gonna be like Nexus turret to defend. What is gonna happen now?
And eto na, CRB just forcing the towers, the tier 4 towers. Oh my G, are we going to see CRB?
Oh, Marky's gonna get blown up there by Sancho. Shutdown. It's gonna be a 4v5. Suzuku solo double kill there for the Jin, and they have to back away. And at least for the meantime, Mineski stave off the pressure, but one Nexus turret and one Nexus away for giving the crown to Cerberus Esports, formerly known as Imperium Pro Team Blue and Celestial Esports.
So eto nga, will Mineski come back from this? May mga nakita tayo instances na nawalan na ng inhibitor, nawalan na ng tower, pero nakaka-comeback pa rin. Pero what will it take for Mineski to actually come back and take this game and take it to a game 5?
Unless Cerberus Esports does a huge mistake play. It's theirs for the taking. Mineski are going for a Hail Mary Baron here, and Cerberus Esports are there to follow Life Howling, activating a Let's Bounce just to, you know,
Just to force them out.
just to force them out. Next and Zensho have to respect because this is a signal already that Cerberus Esports are going to be responding after a couple of seconds that they saw Zac in the Baron pit.
So ito nga, Trevor, may kita si TG dito.
Oh, he connects on to Zensho!
no!
Zensho has no QSS! He is gonna get blown up, but before that, takes down Trevor. Though at the same time, Nexus turrets have gone down. Baron is not... I don't know, Nixa has a flash,
Mineski
has a smite, but is he ballsy enough as Shadow is here with an Ice Blade to just cock block him?
And Mineski holding on for dear life dito. Tingnan natin kung
Next
paano
up, he wants it! He's gonna try to go for it, but they're
Anong gagawin mo?
Oh, that's so smart! They're gonna allow, he's gonna flash it! Oh my god! Next up, are you kidding me? He gets the Baron steal, but Nexus is exposed! What is gonna happen? Next what the hell are you doing to me, man? But still 40% on the Nexus,
is so close to dying here. What the hell is happening?
Pero eto, CRB wants to take down yung Nexus dito, and eto na, pumapasok na. Zensho is still dead!
Kaigo stacking a whole lot of damage. Here comes Exo. Goes in, activates his tether there.
Mineski
Trying to go
holding
to
on
Marky,
for
but not
dear
enough.
life!
Kaigo has been taken down. He does have the ultimate, but this is gonna be Cerberus Esports going in. They got the pop on the Suzaku with a slicing maelstrom, and this is it. Your
This
champions for the
is
Mineski Pro
game.
Gaming Season 8 League of Legends is gonna be Cerberus Esports.
Esports!
Damn it! That was too good of a game. Woo!